my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I want to circulate the unity and the unity, the continuity of opportunity.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
One way to avoid expensive car repair bills is to be a race car driver. The other is endurance.
Endurance saved me more than $7,000.
Without endurance, breakdowns can cost thousands. With endurance, you're covered.
Endurance covers nearly every car on the road. Plus,
you pick the mechanic
here's
you
Ritter now to
trust.
throw
Acts
on
now
the
for
first
$300
play.
off any plan, plus a year of elite benefits and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Breaking your stovetop.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
Well, now you can wake up to
And that's going to be too high.
every day.
Outbounds and incomplete.
The slide on
Chase the
stovetop
intended
protector
receiver,
that
and it's
stops all
third and
the before they
5.
start.
You look at this
Sauces are
Raiders
rinsed and
defense.
sayonara.
32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than
Macaroni and
50% of
cheese
them at
comes
defending
off
the
in a
pass, number
breeze.
16
Even
in
baked
the
on,
league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the
to
pass?
fit your
Too many
stovetop.
mistakes,
And it's so
especially
easy to
little
order.
mistakes.
Simply
And those
locate your
add up
model
into big
number
mistakes.
behind the door or
Big
drawer
mistakes
of your
add up into
stove
points
and
against
enter
you.
it into stoveguard.com.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And likely forces a punt situation
that
on
will help you
fourth.
say goodbye to all those
here's
splatter
Trenton
messes in
Gill
your
now.
microwave. Just pay a separate processing. Go to stoveguard.com
Only 2
right
punts for
away
him
or
last
scan
week
the
in the
QR
loss as he
code
gets
on your
this one
screen.
away.
Order now.
And this
My name
returnable
is
for
Ashley
Sims.
Cortez, and I'm the founder of the Stay Beautiful
So
Foundation.
a good
When I
punt
started
there,
in
but a nice
2016,
return, 11
I would go
yards.
to the post
And
office
the Raiders
and
will take
literally
over now,
fill out
first and
each
10.
person's name on a label. And now at ShipStation, we are shipping 500 beauty boxes a month. It takes less than 5 minutes for me to get all of my labels and get beauty in the hands of women who are battling cancer so much quicker.
ShipStation, the #1 choice of online sellers. Go to ShipStation.com/TV and get 2 months free.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way. Offering
Now
access
here's
to product
Samuel on the
experts to help you
end
quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry,
5
you
yards
know
on
you're
the
always
carry.
getting
Good
professional
pickup
grade
on
products.
first down.
Call
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Fields. tough spot here. 3rd and 15. To throw is Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
He did at San Francisco. Last night he went 21 of 30 for 272 yards. 1 touchdown pass, 1 touchdown run, 0 turnovers, as he led the Cowboys in rushing with 7 carries for 40 yards. Wow. Keyshawn, please give back a letter grade.
The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Ritter off the play fake.
And if you go 0 turnovers
and this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
against a team
Look at the big fella go.
You're going to win a lot of games. You're going to win a lot of games. And he did that. So, yeah,
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas.
$150 million.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it being a house call.
And if you look at the games that they
took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch.
And even some last season,
really
you like to go
special
back.
by him. But let's face it,
recent
today's
history,
NFL,
and just start looking at
those
stuff,
tight
Skip.
ends
So
are often
if you
former
look
wide
at the
receivers,
efficiency rate for him, everything was
they just
around
put
where
him
it's
in
at.
position to get a great matchup
way he
and
played
make
last
plays
night.
like that.
It was
Following
all
the
kind of
touchdown,
that
ready to kick it
completion
away
of
is
20%,
Carlson.
a couple touchdowns, no turnovers, and you get out the
Kenny
building with a
now
W. So
out of
he
his
gets an
end
A
zone.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
He like to go back, depending on who he's talking about. But I'm going to give him a B.
They were trying to create some space to run.
For when he has 4 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 350 yards in the game. That would be an A for me. But like you said, he didn't turn the ball over. He used his legs. He did enough to get the win for his team. When stuff wasn't there, he didn't force the issue. When stuff was there, he made time and created time like he's doing right there. He backed up, created time, delivered a good ball to Brandon Cooks in the end zone.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And he's getting the job done. Now, if he scored 35 points and threw 3 touchdowns, 350 yards, it'd be an A plus for me. But it's a B because he did enough to win the game. But it wasn't crazy spectacular.
By the way, Richard, speaking of college, I carefully watched Dak at Mississippi State, especially his second to last year when they just took off. They went all the way to number 1 in the nation. I was driving the bandwagon on my own show on First Take on the other network.
And talk about what worked for them last week in their win.
I drove the bandwagon right off the cliff into Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where Dak got exposed. He just unraveled.
Everybody gets exposed from this.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, Johnny Manziel beat him one time. That's loud.
Tuscaloosa. I'm just telling you.
Texas just beat him Tuscaloosa today. And then Oklahoma
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I just don't see it. You could come back from that. Heck, as Dak pointed out after the game last night, in 2018, they fell to 3 and 5, and they just took off. Now, they went and got Amari Cooper, so Dak They had a new sort of labeling for Kamari, but they took off and they won the division, and they won a play. They beat Seattle at home in a playoff game, beat Russell Wilson. Obviously, Richard wasn't there at that point, but then they went to L.A. and they played the Rams a heck of a game out here at the Coliseum. Okay, so the point is, in the biggest games, I don't trust him, but in these kinds of games against the light heavyweight, as Richard called them, or lightweight, or whatever you want to call them, they're just better than the Chargers, and Dak knows, and he plays in more of a comfort zone.
That's complete.
When the expectations are lower, because they got buried last week. They got written off. They got exposed at San Francisco. They got fatal flaws everywhere, and Dak's overrated, and blah, blah, blah. And so he goes out, and he played loose, and he played fast. And as Jerry said, for the game, we need to play with some energy. The quarterback came out with energy last night because I haven't seen him run like that.
With desperation.
3 years ago. Okay, will you stop? No, I'm starting. I haven't seen any of this. Okay, dude. Have you seen Dak move like that?
They played with desperation. He realized if we don't win this game, we're going to be in trouble.
Okay. Well, again, would they be in trouble? He pointed out they went to 3-5 in 2018. They won the division. They were going to be in trouble because they weren't.
Literally say 2018. If we're clear,
so that's like 30 years.
Stop. Yes, it is. It is a miracle. That's a long time ago. Half the damn players ain't even on. None of the players are on the Rams team.
I don't think the last 3 years he's been watching them as closely as I have.
Now it's
he has quit moving the way he did his first 3 years. He had a career
And last night, he made the big run, so we all went crazy to say, oh, he's doing what he did in Mississippi State. He first came into the league.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
It was open. I would take it because it was set up perfectly for me to make that run. He's always gotten out on the perimeter on 3rd and 6 to deliver the football to CeeDee Lamb on the deep crosser. He was flush, so he got away from the defensive unit that was behind him, and he was able to deliver the football.
That's what they just did.
Which one, the running play? Yeah, the zone read the running. You don't put your $150 million quarterback at risk. You also may not get the defensive look that you're looking for him to be able to keep it. It opened up like the sea. He was able to hit it. You know, a lot of other times that you may have called that, the defensive unit didn't give you the look.
Ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I'm going to give him a B+ because I didn't love the 5 sacks because 4 of the 5, I thought he could have gotten rid of the football. He does tend to hold the football too long. Even when he steps up and starts to scramble with it, you can get rid of the football, and he just won't. He tries to hang on for dear life and make the big play, and yet they could have won the game by 7. He had Tony Pollard late on the final 3rd down in that last drive, and he just missed him. So I can't give him a B. You gave him an A, and he misses 2 weeks ago. Tony Pollard. You got Tony Pollard. He's gone. And you have to drop the ball at least in bounds, and he throws it over the wrong shoulder, out of bounds.
He actually throws it over the right shoulder. That's the shoulder's real good, but you got a running back. That's not a receiver, that's a running back.
Just be you. Enjoy that time away when you come back. Ready to go.
I get he catches footballs, I get all that, but he's not a receiver. It's not a natural movement for him to be able to catch the ball leaning on his right shoulder. If that was a receiver, that ball would have been a touchdown, but it's not a receiver.
That should have been called.
That's a running back. It should have been called. But that ball is coming down the high trajectory, and guys panic that don't do it that often.
It was a poor throw, and Dak said he went and sat on the bench beating himself up over
because he could have probably helped the kid a little bit better.
Finding its
maybe
legs
not
now.
throwing
Here's
it
another
where
first and
receivers
10.
catch it. Maybe throw it slightly behind him. Whatever the case is, but you can't sit up here and act as though Dak Prescott had a horrible game or something.
I didn't say it was horrible. I'm going B+.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, if you think that 21 of 32, 72, no turnovers and 40 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns, it's a B+, and you win, you said to me, or not to us, a little while
this play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on the wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Yeah, the other side of the ball needs to uplift them.
What did I tell you about the season? We will go as far as our defense carries us. It's got to carry us past the quarterback and past the head coach when they are not having their best night.
Incomplete. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
We did have 18 pressures last night, and I will take that to my bank. Because Justin Herbert was having a long
to reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up first and goal.
Maybe they changed their mind last night. Let's debate next.
This on first and goal.
Getting into rush is no longer a chore.
He's in. Touchdown.
Luckily, American
Deebo Samuel, his first rushing touchdown of the year.
Systems to help you stay on course and budget. Sign up today at AHS.com.
The first time you connected your GoDaddy website and your store was also the first time you realized we can do anything.
Cooking? The cookie.
Manage all your sales from one place with a partner that always puts you first.
Here's Elliott on
Start today at GoDaddy.com.
Introducing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection from
Blendjet.
From the end zone. Designs inspired by your favorite heroes in a nutshell. These are real, portable blending machines. Take your ninja training to the next level with on-the-go smoothies, protein shakes, and lattes. Cowabunga, dude! Recharge quickly via USB.
About set to begin this drive.
What are you waiting for?
Just simply be looking to build
yours from Blendjet.com before shredded touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
We just shipped our millionth monthly coffee subscription box, so we're sending custom thank you gifts to our team. Our custom ink rep is just as excited as we are and knows what great quality products to get. Celebrate your milestones with custom gear. Get started today at customink.com. Deserve a better credit score. Chime's here to help. Just use a card with on-time payments. You'll be happy where it can take you. Whoa. Get started at chime.com.
I don't even know. That's it, crazy.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Here we go, son. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 11. Up the middle, Nwogu. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Fields on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The Raiders at 6-5 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Amari Barno. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now they run with Sims. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. In motion left comes Brown. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. On second down, here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
So
interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
And you talk about a guy like Brock Purdy again, who doesn't have that kind of arm talent in the league. And it's like the wins don't, the stats don't matter. Nothing matters because he doesn't have the measurables of a Justin Herbert, of a Patrick Mahomes, of a Joe Burrow. But his production, his winning is there. And so I think we got to start judging him by the wins and losses, and he's not getting it done.
Well, of course you judge by wins and losses, and we're coming up on that judgment day, right? And what I mean by that is, if this continues to happen with the Chargers, at some point, they're going to start to point to him, not Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley will be fired here in a little while if they keep going down. So people are going to start to say, okay, we got rid of Coach Lynn, we got rid of Brandon Staley. This dude is not the answer if they don't take it to the next level. You can't, as a starting quarterback, go through 3 or 4 different coaches and still survive. It doesn't work that way. So I agree with you. The W's is what matters.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off to the end zone.
And that's why I believe long term they'll get the right call at the head coaching position.
So I thought of both of you often during last night's game, because if I had been Taylor's turn, I had bet on Justin Herbert a Beverly Hills dinner, I would have been screaming and throwing things at my TV, because Justin Herbert once again was not consistently accurate throwing the football. Obviously, he's got the rocket arm. I'm not sure anybody can throw it harder on a line.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
And all the
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out, because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here, no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just what he needed to be to knock it away.
And I watched him a whole lot at Oregon. And in the bigger games, he would struggle and throw weird off-target interceptions. The way he was throwing the ball off target last night, you guys got to admit,
they were able to pick up one first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. Not much happened after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
He missed him on the sluggo because Keenan got so open so fast that he hurried his throw. He didn't stand in and just wait a few seconds later to make sure to get the football where he needed to go.
Goes over here on the punt,
because he
and
rushed
they
the
will
throw.
take over first and 10.
You're just trying to get it there.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And he just delivers the football. There's no excuse for that.
Well, this is intercepted. They get rid for the 3rd time. Picked up by Deontay, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
So first across my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
However long he's been playing.
Now first down throw, Fields. Flushed out right.
You can't say that his offensive coordinators are the problem.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end.
I'm throwing stupid shit, bro. Keeping this fuck nigga in the game.
He's going to get the wins. He's going to get those. And so I need him to win more games. I need him to take his team to the playoffs.
That's caught. This is a Bandicanda. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
About a young quarterback,
You cannot just bury him in a short period of time.
Field goal,
his talent
is in between range, and they'll go for it
so
on fourth down.
That you have to give him an opportunity.
You
say lead his team to
and he's going to be out of bounds down at the 45-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Around here in the future with Kansas City, but as of right now, you're in a division with Kansas City.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this ball is complete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Maybe in
the Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
It doesn't matter because he's still in the division with the Denver Broncos, who have been struggling the last couple of years. I mean, historically struggling.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Kansas City, that's 2 games a year, but the other 4 are against teams that you should be able to beat, that your quarterback talent should overcome for your team, and that hasn't been happening. And they've been going to the playoffs out of that division behind Kansas City.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
If you watch this kid,
so, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. Wasn't the strongest of first half,
even Mahomes or Josh Allen or Neymar, they can't throw quite the way this kid can throw.
Start cutting into his deficit.
No, when
you can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
105-mile-an-hour fastball, 20 yards on a line on a dime into somebody's breadbasket.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 45.
That's unstoppable.
And now they're in the hurry up.
And then he's off target, and he's off target. What is the number one factor for success at that position? It's just accuracy. I don't care what you say.
But I'm not
complete to Samuel on the quick throw. Still down inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deebo Samuel. He scores on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Cold, and when he goes cold,
Elliott
it's
good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal.
I said that in a minute. I already said in a minute.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
At the quarterback spot, and he's going to get the tag. You can't win with this guy.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return.
You cannot win with this guy.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Micah finally redeem himself. Tonight's game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game,
exactly when they'd arrive with a replacement we could trust. That service the way we want it.
Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The defense still needs to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
We're still top 8 on the 11th hour.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
We don't expect. Visit AHS.com and get a free quote today.
The first time you made a sale online with GoDaddy was also the first time you heard of a town named Dinosaur, Colorado.
This next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big step and go after it right now.
Well, he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Spending less money my entire time at SNHU than I did in just 1 year at my other university.
On second down, here's Fields.
Has given me more confidence. Now we can go from that promotion.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Threes all around. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On the draw, this is Sims. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Fields changing the play.
When your money's good, you feel good. China, the #1 most loved banking app.
Outback Steak and Mate combos are becoming as popular as our bloomin' onion. Just look at all these new limited time combos like steak and hot honey chicken or filet and snow. These buns and combos start at just $16.99.
Jackson Smith and Jimbo from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hashtag undisputed.
You got mail.
Skip and his lovely wife enjoying another
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Richard.
They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast. It's going to take some time to build up good momentum. Great play calling, excellent execution, and in a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it. They've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Somebody's going to get fired at the end of the year. Do you taking credit for that? Whatever.
If I said right now the sun has come up in L.A., you'd say, no,
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Down the left sideline. Kansas City touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Watching teams play. The ball might get on the ground a number of times during the game.
Antagonizing me on his social media.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
All right, back to that football game.
Man, I can't hear this shit right now, Skip. I gotta focus. Let me get some shit, man.
Set to get this drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground tracks.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to
Stay high and hold it, ain't in the watches, don't mind the rolling. I ain't a pastor, you bastard. I keep the black pistoling. And she would slowly blow me, I'll beat it down. When she come around, she was down. She would help me set all my nicks and dimes.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
See somebody's baby mama.
Tackles made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Brown goes in motion left. Now Sims. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They're going to speed things up here. They'll run it again with Sims. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left.
For the what? Oh.
And motion left comes Brown. They'll run here with Sims. And he dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now 2nd and 9.
So this is what DJ was doing before until that man died.
What man?
Northeast Youth Association, because I remember he played the more than the other Whitehawks. And he played the Eden Prowlers. But I guess when that man died.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Something like that, huh?
Third and long. It's Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And they'll run again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown. Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback? Justin Fields Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Ridder throwing on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step or step downfield and man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
In motion right comes Allen. Fourth down, big play. Here's Ridder. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. Let's run. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kene Nwangu, 48 yards. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
I just blew this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Eluding the pressure right.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Ridder. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. first down. Now Ridder. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tyreek Stevenson picks it up, and the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Raiders have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Ridder. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ridder will set up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Going play action. Ridder. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage.